I am not properly prepared. I can't get it in the hole. Oh, there it is. Hey, alien tray. How are you? It's almost weird to do this without music. Hold on. I don't know if this is his new one or not. Nerea! What's up? I miss only streaming like once a week. Or, well, I miss streaming more than once a week. Hi, Ahmad. Hello, Susan. Cassie, don't talk about episodes past 13 because people may have not seen it. Okay. Well, I titled it to see if people want to talk about Lucifer, but also I know that people are still watching Lucifer, so if I do start to talk about it, I promise I will say spoiler alert. But I'll try not to talk about it. I just, you know. I've seen the whole thing and I'm an emotional wreck, but whatever. Oh, I cried. I will say that. I did cry. I did cry. I told Anna too. I told Anna, I was like, I cried. And so she's like, really? Are you serious? I was like, yeah, because she's watching it right now. She's on episode 14. She's on episode 14 right now. And so she doesn't know yet why I cried. So she hasn't gotten to that episode. I was like, it's one thing when the one thing happens, but I said there's another thing that bridges off of it that makes you cry. So like the initial like act of what happened didn't make me cry, but how it affected other people made me cry. There's gonna be a season 6 of Lucifer, but it's gonna be its final, I know, sadly. Although I don't like it when they drag shows on and they don't know what to do with them, but they just want to like drag it on, and I hate that because it ruins good shows like that. So if maybe they wanted to end it because they didn't want to drag it on, then I completely support them. So 15 fucking broke me. Is that the episode? I think that is the episode, isn't it? Yeah, it is the episode because 16 is the last one. So yeah, it is episode 15. All of them are basically the same for me. I haven't edited 15 yet. I'll edit 15 actually when I'm done streaming. I could barely finish the episode, then 16, I was losing my mind. Yeah. It was a good season. I think I actually prefer, well, it was a good mid-season, but I think I preferred the first half of the season to the second half. And I think it's because like so much finally happened. And so you're like, oh, about fucking time. Like the whole first because they finally like Chloe and Lucifer got together, like shit finally started happening at the beginning of season 5. So I think that's why like season 5 was, or the first half was like more so my favorite. And that in the mid-season finale gave me just flat out goosebumps, so. But that's my personal opinion. Without saying names, since a who now is in charge, they could bring them back since God did it once. True. Would he do that though? I mean, I can't, I was gonna say something and then I was like, oh no. I don't know. I don't know if he will. A part of me really wants him to, but I don't know. I don't know how to say this without giving away anything, but I just don't know. When are you going to react to Atypical Season 3? By Season 4 comes out July 9th. So the first 2 episodes of Season 3 is actually on my Patreon already. The unedited and the edited versions. But they'll go up after Lucifer. I did hear that before Fox canceled, there was plans to do up to 6 seasons. I'm so glad that Netflix picked it up, because Fox, like, well, it's not necessarily Fox, it's just like cable shows are not as good, I feel like, or well, in my personal opinion, because I feel like Netflix shows and Showtime and all the shows that don't worry about like boundaries makes it the best show. I disagree with you 100%. 5B was better. I know you always disagree with me though. Your opinion on this is invalid and incorrect. I know, we always disagree on stuff though. What's your favorite season? Mine personally is season 4. I don't know, I really like this season so far. I do. I don't know. I do like this season so far. This season might be my favorite season. And I think it's mainly because in the first half of season 5, if like shit just finally started happening. So I was like, wow, a good time. So they filmed season 6 and that certain actor was still on set while filming 6. Oh, well, they could still do different stuff with them though. You know? Lucy! What you doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? You should react to Elite. It's a great show. I think Anna watches it. Anna watches it and she really likes it. Yes! Sorry, this video was kind of giving me a pain in the butt, and then they're gonna take it. This video that's for tomorrow. Now I don't have to worry about it. Yes. That way when I get done streaming, I can just focus on the next one. Watch that, and then they're gonna turn around and be like, oh, nope, we're gonna block it. I'm uploading the video for tomorrow. That's what I'm doing right now. Or actually, it already got uploaded. I was just waiting for it. Ooh, we're almost at 5K subscribers. That's crazy. It's crazy, crazy. Anyway. I'm glad with it being 6 seasons, you can tell that the storyline is closing. Everything that was plot is tying up. So if they dragged it past 6, it would be random shit. Oh yeah, definitely. Because you can tell that they're wrapping up shit in season 5, so. I can admit I was wrong about the baby thing. We see how she got in the hospital. Oh, yeah. Did you notice that I put in a little, like, sly in there? What did I say? Oh, he said something about the dad joke thing, and he's like, yeah, I'm preparing. It's because, you know, of whatever he ends up doing. I'm still trying really hard not to say spoiler stuff. I'm doing okay so far. Do you ship Maze and Eve? I do, but in the beginning I didn't, because Eve broke Maze's heart. I get it, because she wanted to try to, like, focus on herself and everything, but I felt like she wasn't. I felt like Maze was almost her rebound for Lucifer. So that's why I didn't like them in the beginning, because I felt like Eve was just kind of using her as a rebound. But then just kind of, especially not just in the second half of season 5, but like a little bit into the beginning, like you can tell that they actually both did care about each other. So then I'm like, okay, yeah, I do ship them. Yeah, Cassidy does, because I got her on board. You kind of, yeah, I mean, pretty much. Yeah, usually if anyone can change my mind, it's going to be Nerea. But I just, for me in the beginning, I didn't ship them in the beginning because I felt like Maze was getting used as like a rebound, so. How are you? I'm also watching a podcast, so I didn't see until now that you were live. Well, and I normally set it up to show up on the news feed thing at least like 10 minutes or 15 minutes before I actually go live. And I didn't, because Anna and I, well, we ate. I love my wife, but you know, she's not that good at cooking things. But anyway, so I didn't get home from work until later. So I only had a little bit to eat, so we ate. I basically had to I ended up making cereal. So I was kind of rushing around eating, and then we ended up doing our scratch off thing for figuring out what we were going to do for our date this weekend. And then, so I came up here like technically 5 minutes late, so, you know. You're doing good? Thank you. Slam your head in. What's the point of the flaming sword when demon blades kill angels too? You know what I said? It's funny because I was like, during that episode, and I cut it out during the edited versions, but the unedited versions, and I'm like, oh my gosh, something kills angels? And I'm like, wait, we knew that already. I'm like, didn't we know that? And then I'm like, something does kill angels, which was, I didn't realize it in that episode, but I'm like, oh yeah, the demon knives and stuff like kill angels. So yeah. Yay, and you deserve each and every one, Cassidy. Oh yeah, the 5K thing. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm gonna keep refreshing here to see. Watch it go down. Every time it's usually if I ignore it, then it'll like boost up. But if I pay attention to it, it won't go anywhere, or it'll go down. So hopefully, maybe we can hit 5K while we're live. That would be pretty cool. We're not gonna. Anna and I celebrated the 1K thing. But we didn't I don't think we're gonna celebrate 5K, but we'll celebrate 10K. Because I'm right and you're I'm right, you're wrong, that's why. Yeah, well, that's usually how this goes, doesn't it, Nuria? It's promo pics. What is that? What is BTS? Is that something? What's BTS? BTS, because promo pics. Something of season 6. You're gonna yell at me for not knowing what that is. It's possibility of 2 weddings, so maybe double wedding. Oh, true. I'm assuming wedding because of the dresses underneath the coats. I'm hoping there's a wedding. I kind of do. I didn't even think about it, but like I kind of hope that there's a wedding. Oops. Hold on. I gotta get rid of this ad. Do you react to music or only shows and movies? Only shows and movies because I'm not, so I really like music, but I'm not a huge music fan of like today's music. I don't listen to a whole lot of music actually, like at all. I'd rather listen to a podcast, watch a YouTube video, watch shows, watch movies. What else? I like to read books. There's pretty much, or listen to older music. But I just don't even really listen to music, period. I love music, but I just don't ever. I just don't. I can't listen to music on my free time because it bores me. I'd rather even almost sit in silence sometimes. Or not bore me, but irritate me. So, I don't know. So it's not really, it wouldn't be good content if I reacted to music. Why is no one talking about the fact Eve can fight now? Like, I knew it was her, but when she started fighting, I was like, damn. Oh, I know, I did too. I was shocked. I don't think I said anything about her fighting skills, but I knew it was her instantly because I was like, her body shape. Well, at first her eyes caught me because it showed her eyes first. And I was like, that's Eve. I don't think I said it immediately when I saw the eyes, but then like, her when it panned back and you saw her body and I'm like, that's Eve. That's Eve's body right there. Behind the scenes is BTS. Oh, okay. Behind the scenes, dumbass. Yeah. I know. You always yelling at me, see? How is Anna doing? She's doing good. I don't think there's really much of an update on like what Anna's doing and whatnot, so working. I like the song. I see Lucifer, I clicked instantly. That's kind of why I made the title that because I wanted to obviously talk about it without trying to give spoilers away. Do you ship Casey and I'm assuming that's supposed to say Izzy from Atypical, although her dad did call her I think Ozzy though one time. Yes, I do ship Casey and Izzy. I feel bad for Evan though. Like, poor Evan. Like, although Evan sometimes, like, he says some dumb shit sometimes, and I'm like, oh my god, Evan. But I kind of feel bad for him, but, you know. Who taught Eve? Also, in promo pic, it was a pic of Eve against the wall, and I thought she got railed, but it was just Maze taking off her mask. I don't know. That's a good question. I wonder who taught her how to fight. Because she didn't know how to fight whenever she left Maze. I've been loving your Lucifer reactions. Greetings all the way from Montenegro. Oh. Do you know where that is? Oh, hell no. I don't know where. I'm not very good at geography. I am not good at geography at all. Wait, Montenegro. Hold on. No, I don't know where that is. I want to say I know where it is, but I'm not even going to guess because I'm not going to be anywhere close. You said not to ask, but why do you know her body shape? Because I'm gay and I paid very close attention to her body type. That's not because I'm gay, but also it is because I'm gay. Well, it's because she always wears skin-tight clothing too. She wears skin-tight clothing. And even before, before all the types of clothing that she wore was skin-tight clothing. So like you knew her body type and the way that she dressed. So that's why I was like, I know that body. But I didn't want to make it sound like I was like a creeper or something, so. Have you ever watched In Treatment? They just brought it back on HBO after 10 plus years. No, I've never even heard of that. I wish you had Instagram because the pictures of, I don't know how to say her name. I know who you're talking about. Is it Inbar? And Leslie posted together, which is basically, it's Maze and Izzy. Leslie and Brant and, shit, I don't remember her name. Together is cute. Also, the post they made with each other, other for Pride. I saw your post thing. I saw that you had shared it or you had replied to Adam's thing. So I did see that you had posted it. Cassidy can't name the 50 states. She can't even name 15. She also can't name more than 5 countries. I think if I thought really, if it wasn't on the spot and I really did think hard about it, I think I could name the 50 states. I could name the 50 states. It might take me a minute, but I could get it. And then I think I could name 5 countries, but sometimes I would think that like I would get confused by which one was a country and which one was like a continent. I know that sounds so stupid, but I have my smarts are not in that. They are more so in like other things like common sense and law. What else? I would say English. I'm actually really good at English, except for pronouncing things and like saying some certain words and stuff like that, but Nerea accidentally wrote what? But my mind changed around the H and E, so I thought she said des, so I read it as Dear Evan Hansen. What? I don't know. What? I'm confused. It's in the Balkans Islands. Oh yeah, there's no way I would have guessed that. Oh, speaking of gay, happy Pride Month, Cassidy. Yeah, thank you. It's funny because of the current job that I have right now, everyone's like, they want to celebrate Pride. So I'm not the only gay person in the office for once. There's actually a gay guy that I work with. And so they want to celebrate Pride Month. And I'm like, okay, not that I have obviously anything against it, but they're like, they want to celebrate all this stuff, but at the same time I'm like, you guys don't ever talk with us about like, everyone ignores the fact that we're gay 11 months out of the year, and that shit kind of irritates me. And I wonder if he thinks the same thing, because whenever they were like getting excited about celebrating it, him and I just kind of like looked at each other and we're like, okay, which I don't want to sound cynical, but I hate that we have to, we shouldn't have to celebrate it 1 month out of the year, even though I love it, don't get me wrong. But they were like, you need to bring some of your rainbow stuff, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I have no rainbow anything. I don't own any rainbow anything. And neither did he. He's like, I don't own any rainbow anything. But I'm like, so I'm just in that mindset, which I'm trying not to be. I'm trying to be happy and like, yeah, Pride Month. But sometimes like I go back and forth. That's my mindset on it. Adam answers all of my replies. Oh, damn. All right. Hit me with it. Why don't you? I'll try to be better about it, Nerea. I'll try to be better about it, especially now that I'm not live that much anymore. But can you try and guess on which continent or where approximately Montenegro is? I love when American people try that. Oh, no, I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. I really don't. It took me this long to try to figure out like all of America. And I mean North America, not even South America. I just mean North America. I'm not very smart in that department. He likes my tweets. Okay, I get it. Possibly 2 weddings. Oh, yeah. We were talking about that earlier. I hope so. That would be cool. Cassie, I'm offended you don't follow me. Oh, you know what? I looked at your thing the other day and I meant to hit follow and I didn't even follow you. I swear I meant to do it. Here, I'll do it now. Because I just forget. You know, I just forget things. It's not that I just don't. Ah, shit. Hold on. I looked up your thing the other day. Hold on. Bum. I'm trying to see. Here we go. Hold on. Give me. What the heck? It bounced out. Hold on. I got this. Here we go. Click on you. Don't bounce me out again. There. I did it now, so I didn't forget. It is in the Balkans, but Balkan is not an island. Yeah, I wouldn't have known that. Yep, realized my mistake afterwards. The reason we celebrate it this month is because of Black trans women. I didn't know that. Pride Life, not just Pride Month. Oh, I know. No problem. I was in Spain as an exchange student. I met like 20 Americans. Nobody knew where Montenegro is, and like half of them thought it was like an island near Australia or something. Oh yeah, I'm one of those though, or then, because I don't know geography at all. I did not do so well in that department in school. Same with geometry. Something about the geos I did not do so hot with, so. I'm so hurt. I know, I followed you now though. It's not that I don't follow people, it's just that I forget. I just forget. I have a terrible memory. Oh my gosh, Anna and I had this super cute date the other day and I meant to post it on Twitter and I didn't. That, and I don't want to always post our stuff on Twitter because, you know. Just Google distance between your city/state and Montenegro and you'll be shocked. Is it surprisingly closer or surprisingly far? Let me see. I'll just Google how far it is from me. What am I doing? Oh, Montenegro. See, I can't remember. I go in here and then I'm so bad at directions. I'm trying to see if it'll just tell me. I don't think it'll tell me on here. They made a huge impact on the community in the 1960s and 70s. Far, far away? Oh. Is it like on the complete opposite side of the world? I should block Cassidy for a week to punish her, no cap. But you already punished me. I got this new light bulb, but I don't know where to put it, so I keep just like switching it places. I don't know where to put it, guys. I just have it like down here on the floor next to me. I don't know where to put it, and I'll change up the... So I got, oh, and I also got wall shelves, but you can't see them. I was kind of hoping to put the light somewhere where you could actually see like more of the back here. But see, it's blue right now, but then obviously you can change it. So that's obviously red. Purple. Oh, let me turn the other one off. Hold on. So that you could be able to maybe see it better. So purple, blue, light blue, green, yellow. You can't really see the yellow one. And then white. That's just flat out white. Or you got like a orangish color. Ooh, I looked right down at it. That was stupid. Hello from the other side. Right? That's funny. But I don't know like maybe what color, like white or the orange, red, green, blue. I think I like to normally go for a blue color, because the blue makes you look better, or so I've heard. There? Where? There, where, what? Which state are you from? I have friends in Ohio and San Diego. So I live in Florida. I don't say what part of Florida. Not yet. I will eventually, because I have a feeling we're probably gonna end up getting like a, whatchamacallit, P.O. box soon. So once we do get a P.O. box, then I'll be like, hey everybody, we live in such and such. You know, here's our P.O. box. But from Arizona, I think. Yes, that's correct. See, Nerea loves me so much. She knows where I'm from. Which explains the cactus tattoo. I mean, I guess it can kind of explain the other tattoo too. Eventually, when I get more money, then this will be a full sleeve on this side, and it'll be all of my lovely southwestern stuff. Must admit, I can't wait till your episode 15 reaction. That one really hit me hard. I'm gonna edit it tonight. Did you binge Lucifer? I did. Technically within like 2 days. It was almost within one full day, because I did the first 2 episodes Friday morning. And then the rest of them I did on Saturday. Recording them anyway. So basically I did, pretty much. I'm still editing them. I have 2 left to edit. I have 15 and 16 left to edit. Damn it, my message didn't send. I'm going to Florida soon. I'm coming for you. Okay. Or still watching it. Oh, no. Yeah, I definitely binged it within the first, like, technically 2 days. I switched out shirts Saturday because I wore one shirt. I only actually switched it out because, you know, if I binge something, I'm not going to change. Because it's the same day. Yeah, I, like, split up the videos to go around, like, for a week and a half, 2 weeks. But, like, I switched shirts during that day because we ate Taco Bell and I got like sour cream on the one shirt, so I was like, well, damn it. Oh well, so I just ended up changing. Nope, strongly dislike you. Yeah, but if you didn't like me, you could not be here, so. Although I say that and then now I'm gonna like lose you forever, so please don't go. Cassie is such an old woman, my God. I am, though. Yes, a lot of people tell me that. I have an old soul. An old mind. Yeah. I watched the first 2 episodes at 3 a.m., but I got tired. Also, musical episode called out my daddy issues, so I need a break. I love the musical episode. Anna didn't quite like it. She didn't quite like the musical episode, but she's just not, I think that was too much for her. Like, she's like, what the, Anna's such a chill person to the point where I think she's just like, this is just too much for me. Like, that's what she thought. I mean, I don't know that for a fact. I mean, I'm speaking for Anna, but, you know, but I loved it. I loved the musical episode. Oh, I binged it from the minute it came out. I even took the day off for my classes. I would have taken the day off if I didn't basically just start a new job. But since I started my new job, I'm like, well, I probably shouldn't. I had enough PTO hours actually already, but I'm like, I shouldn't take off. Then finish the other episodes the next day. Yeah, that's pretty much what I did. Because I watched the first 2 episodes that morning, No, I take that back. I watched the first 2 episodes Friday morning, and then I watched the 3rd episode Friday. No, wait, no, I didn't. I don't think I watched the 3rd. I was gonna say, I planned on doing a 3rd episode Friday night, but I was so tired. I came home and like passed out. Because I woke up at like 2 a.m. that morning. I was so tired. Adam's tweet while binging it cracked me up. I had to not look at Twitter because of Adam's tweets. They were about to give me spoilers because he was, I think he was caught up with me, either that or like he was an episode ahead of me, or he was about to be an episode ahead of me, and I just knew because he kept saying stuff about it. I'm like, I have to get off Twitter until I'm done because I'm afraid I'm gonna like see one of Adam's tweets and then it's gonna like spoil it for me, so. I'm leaving forever. Bye-bye. Don't leave forever. Me and Anna need to have a talk then. And that's just Anna. Although she did love Julie in the Phantoms. I was about to say Julie and the Vampires because that's what she calls it. She did like that one, which I was oddly surprised. Anna is such a, I think she just loves action, like action movies, action shows. She doesn't really do romantic movies or I don't mean to be stereotypical, but she is very much like a guy's point of view when it comes to movies and shows. Like, she doesn't really like the musical stuff, and like she doesn't even like, she didn't like the L Word because it was too gay for her. So I was like, I get it because it's quite gay, but that's just not her thing. She does like Lucifer though. She likes it as a show. She's the one who got me into it, but Lucifer literally made my life better with that version of Wicked game. It's literally my favorite song, and now I love it even more. Oh, he did a fantastic version of that song. Freaking loved it. What's your favorite episode? Of season 5 altogether was probably the mid-season finale. That was probably my favorite episode. Just because I was like in the zone, hooked on it, got me like goosebumps. That was my favorite one probably out of the whole season 5. But if I would have to pick one from the second half, probably the musical episode. How's it going, love? Hope you're well. I am doing well. Thank you, Andrea. They put the Lucifer 5B musical episode songs on Spotify, and it's a version of the cast singing it. Oh, that's cool. I love his voice. His voice is so good. What about Anna? Love you. No, I was just saying you didn't really care for the musical episode. It wasn't one of your favorites. That's what I was talking about. And because I was talking about how you liked more of like the action type stuff than anything. Nerea's calling you out. You should watch Money Heist. It's a very interesting show. What's it on? Huh, I do not. It's not really my thing, but I still like the show. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, see, that's all I was saying. How dare you, Anna? The musical episode was elite. Musicals are more of Cassidy's thing. Yeah, they are. They're more of my thing. See, that's the kind of music stuff that I love to listen to, is like musicals. It's my inner gay man, you know? But other than that, I don't really listen to any other music type stuff. I love Money Heist. I wasn't a fan of the musical episode at all. Oh, see, yeah, that's Anna for you. That sounds like more of my kind of show. Yeah, probably. Anna really liked that movie, I Care a Lot, which I knew she was going to. I'm like, ooh, it's so good. Cassidy, you read these comments after we already passed that topic. I know, okay? Because I get on my own tangent of, like, things, and then I have to, like, come back. And then but I don't want to not read the comments. I mean, do you want me to skip the comments? Or just not read them out loud? I know a lot of people like it when I read their comments. I like it when people read my comments when I comment on things. Even if they were like way past the subject. I just don't want to start saying something and then like while I'm on this tangent and then stop mid-tangent to read a comment and then try to get back on the tangent. Like I can't do it. Yeah, can't do it. We're almost there, $49.97. Of course, like I said, it's gonna be slower while, ow, I just hit my head on the PlayStation. I'm trying to move the light because it's almost on me and I don't want it on me. I need to move that book too. I just checked it and I'm more than 50, well, I was gonna say 5,400 miles away from Florida. That's a lot of miles. It's a lot of miles. I thought that you were gonna try to pace out Lucifer. Did you end up not pacing it out? I guess. Oh, it's starting to get a little toasty in here. Oh, I put a little bit too much juice in there. I've been rewatching Teen Wolf as well. That's my current show that I've been kind of. Do I have this on a loop? I think I do. I do. Okay. That's my one show because I think I always have to have a show that I'm rewatching. So I'm rewatching Will and Grace because I always rewatch Will and Grace, and then rewatching Teen Wolf right now. So I ended up not doing it. I needed to finish because this is review week for finals. Then I take finals next week. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad that I went ahead and like binge watched it all in one day just so that I had like more time. Although I was stressed out Sunday. Was it Sunday? I think it was Sunday because luckily both of us had Monday off. But Sunday there was one video and I said it on Patreon. There was one video that was giving me an issue because there was like a corrupted clip within the reaction. And it wasn't like a corrupted clip of the show recording. It was a corrupted clip of my reaction. So I had to cut out like a whole minute, like smack dab in the middle of it. I've never had to do that before. And I was stressing out because I was trying to figure out how to fix it. And you can't fix it. Basically, I like looked it up. And the specific issue that I had, they were like, you have to cut it out pretty much. And so I ended up cutting it out, but it took me all damn day to basically figure out the issue and try to figure out how to fix it when I just eventually ended up just cutting it out. And then I'm like, I felt bad, but all damn day on one episode. Monday was almost the same way, except for I didn't have a corrupted clip. I just like was spending a whole day on one video, and I hate doing that because I feel like it's a waste of a day. Because I'm like, I could have gotten like 10 videos done today, but no. It's 2 a.m. here, so I'm gonna go to sleep now. It was nice talking to you guys for a bit. Keep up the great work. I've been loving your Lucifer reactions. Well, thank you, Ivana. Thank you. And if you decide to watch Money Heist on Netflix, I'll gladly stick around for a lot more time. Greetings all the way from Montenegro. Stay safe. You too. I appreciate it. I'll take a look into Money Heist. Good night, by the way. What was I going to say? I don't know what time I'm gonna end up ending the stream today because I need to edit the one. I need to edit the episode 15. So maybe either at 8 o'clock or maybe at like 8:30. My hair is being all weird. It's like doing a flippy thing. It's so humid in Florida today. Hey, just finished watching the last 2 Lucifer reactions and I loved it. Also, are you finishing Atypical? Yes. Well, thank you for watching the Lucifer reactions. Yes, so on my Patreon, season 3 is the first 2 episodes of season 3 is already on Patreon. And then they'll go. Atypical season 3 will start up right after Lucifer is done. So 14 is going up tomorrow. Hold on, I'll be able to tell you when. So 14 is going up tomorrow. No. Yes. Yes. 14 is going. I was like, no, wait, that's 15. Yeah, I was right. So 14 goes up tomorrow. 15 goes up on Friday. 16 goes up on Saturday. So probably Sunday. Sunday will probably be, that's what I'm shooting for, unless I have an issue with a video that doesn't want to go up, which fingers crossed we won't have, because usually when I edit it and then throw them up, it's usually within 24 hours ahead of time. So luckily tomorrow's video is good to go. So pretty much I only have to worry about 2 other videos. So fingers crossed that they'll be fine. I don't have to worry about it. So if everything goes according to plan, then Atypical season 3 episode 1 will go up Sunday. But the first 2 episodes are already on Patreon. And then let's see, I'm thinking, because Patreon's always going to be ahead. So if I'm editing 15 tonight, I'll edit 16 tomorrow. So I'll either record, I might not record Friday. Maybe I'll end up taking the day off Friday because I'll be so much ahead. Usually every time I say I'm going to like take a break, I don't end up taking a break and I end up doing something because I feel bad. So maybe or maybe not record Friday. If I do, then more episodes will go up Saturday. But usually what Anna and I do... Oh, you know what? I just thought of something. Oh, see, okay. Also, my parents are moving here officially Friday. So I won't be able to record Friday. So I'll figure out how to record more stuff over the weekend. I'll have to figure it out, like squeeze it in somewhere. A good time to record. It shouldn't be too bad because the good thing about Atypicals are only like 30 minutes max. So it's not too bad. And I already did 2 episodes, so I'll do it at some point this weekend. So, but yeah, the first one should go up on the 6th on YouTube, on here. But yeah. Sorry, see, there's another one of my tangents. I just get to go in. I kind of like this. I like some songs in this album. I like most of his stuff, though, I'll be honest. I thought he had a different one that basically just came out, but I could be wrong. Maybe this is the album. I don't know. But yeah, I'm trying to think of what I'm going to do after Atypical. Something else comes out, though, soon. Motherland Fort Salem, that's it. I was trying to think, because I've been, I follow, what's her face, on Twitter. I'm trying to think, what's her name? Her initials are KD, I think. Or CD? KD? CD? Those are her initials. I know her initials, but it's like Catherine Drummond or something. Her last name is Drummond. She's the woman that's on Utopia Falls. Is it Catherine or Katie? Kate Drummond. I've been seeing her stuff all over Twitter, so I always get a little bit confused between Motherland Fort Salem and Utopia Falls. So, have you picked the next movie? I haven't really thought about the next movie all too much. Just because I've been swamped with Lucifer stuff and a bunch of other personal stuff. But I think the next movie is going to be The World to Come. I think. Is that the name of it? I think that's the name of it. The World to Come. I really want to watch it really bad. I really, really want to watch it. So that's probably going to be the next movie. And then I do want to watch Ammonite. Because I really like Saoirse Ronan and I like Kate Winslet. So just the two of them together. And I'm like, so Ammonite, The World to Come, which The World to Come is probably going to be the next one because I really, really want to watch it. I'm probably not going to just do LGBT movies. Like, I'll probably end up doing other movies as well. But those two movies I know I want to watch, and they just so happen to be LGBT movies. Same with I Care a Lot. I Care a Lot's also, of course, an LGBT movie, so. But yeah. Oh, fun fact. I absolutely freaking love marshmallows. And Anna makes fun of me because I have like baby hands, and this is like a massive marshmallow. Not to like make fun of my baby hands, but it looks like massive in my hand, so yeah. Marshmallows are one of my favorite things. We made s'mores the other day, so we have like a whole bunch of marshmallows left over. I know there's like a couple of people I grew up with and they hated marshmallows, and I'm like, oh, how do you hate marshmallows? They're like the best thing ever. It was amazing. Which one? The World to Come? Well, I've heard excellent things about The World to Come. I haven't heard a whole lot of things about Ammonite, but also I've been trying to stay away from like anything that has to do with anything I want to react to. I like quickly scroll past it. Haven't heard a lot of things about Ammonite. I've heard amazing things about The World to Come. And then I Care a Lot is an amazing movie. Freaking love it. And Anna actually likes it too. So the fact that both her and I actually like a movie, like the same one, sometimes is a little shocker. I'm trying to figure out... I like how some of you are like, can't wait for the episode 15 reaction. I know, I can't wait. I can't wait for that to come out. That's probably gonna be the best one, honestly. Well, that and I cried. I cried in like 2 other reactions, and they did pretty good. Not just because I cried, of course. Well, it might be just because I cried, but I don't know. I don't really cry a lot either. Are you going to continue Atypical? Yeah. Yes. I won't go into like a whole thing like I did earlier because I was kind of talking about my schedule with Atypical. Yeah, Atypical will go. Atypical season 3, episode 1 and 2 are already on Patreon, unedited and edited versions. But they will go up after Lucifer, which I'm trying to see if like Sunday. Fingers crossed, if everything goes according to plan, then the first episode will go up Sunday. Humberly has a new show. It's called Juniper Legacy. Jupiter. I don't know why I said Juniper. Jupiter, yeah, I've seen it and I want to watch it and I'm wondering if I should react to it. Yes, she will post the other episodes after Lucifer. Yeah, like, because I've actually talked about it a couple of times on the stream. You guys just love Atypical, don't you? You need to thank Nerea for that, though. She's the one who convinced me to watch it again, because I did not care. I did not care for Atypical season 1. Because Nerea told me I needed to react to it, and I was like, nah, I didn't really care for it. And then here we are. They just announced the season 4 release dates. It will be perfect timing. I'm in July or something. When is that? Hold on. Season 4 Atypical. I can't believe that that's going to be their final. July 9th. Found it. Oh, and you typed it in too. I have to go because I have to get ready for a charity dance event. Good night, everyone. Good night, Nerea. Cassie, I know your whole damn schedule. I know you do. I know you do. I'm legit like the first one to know when you're about to do a show or anything. Well, true. Yeah, I mean, you do stay up with me though. Like, talk about my talk with me. Oh, I love this song. You talk with me like during live streams and Twitter, and like you're on everything that I have. So dun, 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 dun. I should be your YouTube manager. If I ever had enough to pay you what you would be worth, I would make you my YouTube manager in a heartbeat. I don't hardly make jack on YouTube. I don't make that much money in general. It's okay. It's okay. It's definitely nothing to live off of and not enough to support another person's income. Not enough to pay anyone else for sure. It's not even enough. I don't pay myself. But yeah. This is no music. Oh, did I not turn it back on? Oh, I sure didn't. Hold on. I'll replay it because I really like this song. My bad. Thank you for reminding me. Did I forget sometimes to turn it back on because the ad, like I can still hear the ad, but then I forget when it transitions back into the music. I would do it for free. The only thing is I don't get a whole lot of traction or like anything like that. Like YouTube is, it's so not, there's not really a lot to do for my YouTube stuff. Really a lot, like eventually, I think, eventually what I would probably end up needing if I would ever like pay someone like payroll, it would be an assistant / an editor. Probably just an editor. I wouldn't even say assistant because I can pretty much do some of my own stuff, but the editing part, the editing itself takes so long. So, but I don't know hardly any reactors that I watch that have their own editor. So, you know. The YouTube stuff, like, there's not really a whole lot to it. But I still eventually, like, there's so many ideas that I want to do, but like I just don't have time. There's so many things I want to do. You know, when I originally started YouTube, I wanted to be one of those people that created like do the fandom videos. Cause I freaking love watching fandom videos. That is like one of my guilty pleasures. And that's what I wanted to do. And I was gonna start out being like having my first fandom video be Rizzoli and Isles, because you know how much I love Rizzoli and Isles. But I didn't end up doing that, for one, because there would be so many copyright stuff, like issues with that, and then like, and that's the main thing, there's so many copyright stuff that would go with that. I still want to try and do it. I think if I ever did this full time, I would create a whole nother YouTube channel separate from this channel and the movie channel and do the fandom videos. And then put more content on the movie channel, pretty much. There's not really a whole lot more to do, excuse me, on this channel, because I already do daily content, and probably make it better, like make the content better, as in like maybe eventually an actual camera instead of like a super nice webcam that I have. Because I mean, I do have a camera, but I really like this webcam and I don't want to change it. We have like a professional camera, but I don't actually want to use the professional camera. We've already had so many issues out of our professional camera. I just don't want to deal. It's going to be such a hassle. And I'm like, this one I just plug in. I don't ever have to deal with it. And like, so, and I think it's like great quality. It's really great quality. So eventually though, what I'll do is I'll probably take, once Anna and I kind of get like our whole channel, we still want to start our channel, and that's a whole nother thing too. And I told her she would have to take that one over, because I'm like, I've got so much shit going on. I wouldn't have time to do our channel stuff too. So eventually, we talked about eventually getting a nicer camera than the one that we have, which our camera's nice. It's like a $600 professional camera, but I just don't. We've just had so many issues out of it already. We recorded whenever we made the pie blindfolded, and it overheated so many times, and it was a pain in the ass. And then the batteries, like, it came with 3 batteries. 2 batteries are not name brand batteries, and I think one is just completely dead, period. Like, just dead, won't even work. The other one burns out within an hour. Either that or it makes the camera overheat super bad. I think if we use the name brand battery, it's not as bad, but we need to test it out more. We've only really used our camera like once-ish. So, you know, once we start using it more and more, then like I'll probably end up using that one for this, and then we'll get a nicer camera. But this camera isn't bad. I remember when I upgraded to this camera and I was like, oh my god, this is so better, or so much better than what it was before, because the old camera was horrible. Like, if you guys ever watched one of my first videos, like, I threw on, like, of course it didn't look nearly as bad as it probably could have been, because I threw on so many filters. But oh, we're so close to away. We threw on so many, or I threw on so many filters that it made it look halfway decent. And then this one, there's not really a filter. There's like color corrections that I made. But other than that, that's it. Like there's no filter. I just added on like color corrections and stuff. So it's because my first webcam, because I did this full budget, because I didn't make jack shit when I first started. Like from my actual job, did not make jack shit. Could not afford our bills, or half of our bills. So I was like, well, I have to do this like bare budget, super bare budget. So I got like the cheapest webcam I could find. And I was like, I Googled and researched like so many things on how to make it a shitty webcam look decent. And I did. And so, and then I got some super old, so I got this dome light, and it's funny because I'm actually using the blue light bulb down here, with that dome light that I used to have. So like before I got these two super nice like professional lights, I had like a dome light, and then there's so many things that I ended up like. I got this well, I didn't really buy this laptop from the money I made from here, let's be honest, but you can now. I can now what? What else? I'm trying to think. This headset that I did have, they're breaking. It cuts out, and I don't know if it's I actually don't know if it's the headset itself or if it's the connection between the PlayStation and the capture card that's cutting out the audio. I don't think so. I think it's actually the headset, but I have had issues with the connection with the capture card. But you can now pay your bills with my new job that I have. This does not pay any bills. Every dollar that I get back from this, from like, of course, the YouTube ads and Patreon, those are the only two forms of monetization that I get, or two forms of like income that I get from, or not income, revenue, however you want to say that. All of that goes right back into the stuff, the equipment, trying to make the content better. I eventually would like to pay my own self and do this full time, but it's just definitely not there yet at all. It'll take a couple of years for sure. I'm hoping by the end of this year, fingers crossed, trying to hit like 10K. It'll be really hard. It'll come really close. Like 10K subscribers. But I'm happy with my job that I have, like my actual professional job. So I'm not in like a huge rush or anything. Like, do you make your money doing this now? Oh yeah, and I pretty much just answered that. I feel like you only getting like most $100 a month, but I don't know. So I don't have an issue talking about it. I don't make that much money. So on here, on YouTube, I make, it's different each month because it's different with, it depends on the shows that I react to. So I think the most I've ever made in 1 month was $250 on YouTube. The least I've made in 1 month was $125. Last month I made $167. When I say last month, I mean May. Like all of May I made $167. And without Lucifer, if it was just kind of like how I normally been doing it, like an average without Lucifer, it would probably been like around $130 a month. But with Lucifer, it boosted it up, because Lucifer is like my second best show, second to Cobra Kai. So I'm sitting at, so May is done now. So once YouTube pays out, it'll be $167. But yeah, that's what I made on YouTube, which isn't bad. At least I'm hitting payout like every month. It's not bad at all. And then I also make more money on Patreon than I do on YouTube. I make easily at least twice as much on Patreon. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to see how much I made last month. In the month of May. Oh, well, Patreon's a little bit different on how it calculates payment. But pretty much in the month of May, I made like $378. So 378 compared to 167, that's more than twice as much. So that's how much I make. I really don't make that much. And I don't, like I said, I don't pay myself. I pay for monthly payments for Hulu, the Google Drive. I pay like $10 a month for that, which is gonna soon end up being like $50 a month because I'm gonna hit my limit there. What else do I pay that's monthly? I pay other monthly bills too, and I don't remember what they are. They're like typical things. Anything TV related, I pay on through Evil QK because I can write that off as taxes. And then any sort of upgraded equipment, which we got drawer wall shelves. What else? Oh, a light bulb we got this weekend. That's pretty good. I'm gonna be honest with the questions here. Doesn't your foot hurt stuck in that position? No, it actually doesn't. It's funny because and I don't mean this in like a weird way. So I'm super flexible. Especially, so my hips, it's actually an issue that I have. My hips are, it's actually my left hip. So my left hip is like pushed in more. So I have to do like exercises to push it back to be more aligned. So I actually, you know, when most people, they end up like sitting crisscross applesauce, which that's actually what I'm doing right now. But a lot of times what's actually more comfortable for me is sitting where my foot is up in this position. It's far more comfortable for me sitting like this than like any other position. But I've been doing that like my entire life. I was wondering when people were gonna start asking me that, because I know like whenever I look back, because when I'm recording, I have two monitors. So one monitor I'm watching like the show or the movie, whatever I'm watching, on this monitor. And then this monitor, I have like my scene stuff. So like I see myself, the software. So I have OBS up and the audio stuff and video, whatever. Just making sure that everything's running smoothly on this monitor, and just watching whatever I stream. I'm watching the stream analytics, and your guys' comments on this monitor. So, whenever I end up watching stuff, I look over at myself and I can see like my feet in like a weird spot, and so I'm always wondering when someone's gonna pick up on that. And I think you're the first one. I don't think that there's anyone that's really, unless that I haven't seen anyway, that's actually asked me about that. So, fun fact. I used to actually have to go to physical therapy for my hip stuff. But, you know. It's not bad. I mean, I don't make bad money. I'm trying to think. I think the most that I've ever made, like I said, is from is from Cobra Kai. So that $250 a month, that's from Cobra Kai, and then something else. I want to say 2 things came out that month. But is that the most I've ever made? Actually, I think there was a month that I thought I made $260 something a month. It was back in December, because Cobra Kai like went into December and January. But I also want to say that there was something else. Something else did come out in that month, and I don't remember what it was. Maybe it was, I think it was Julie and the Phantoms. Maybe is what I did during that month. I did 2 shows that did really, really good during those months. And I think it was Julie and the Phantoms was the other one. So those 2 months were the best one. The best month I've ever had was $268. But it's not bad. But obviously I can't support my bills off of that much. Cool, yeah, sorry, weird question, but thanks for answering. Yeah, no problem. I'm pretty much an open book for the most part. Yeah, I want to say CK is how I found this channel, to be honest. CK. What's CK? Cobra Kai. Sorry. I don't know why it took me a minute to get that. I was thinking it was like something else. No, a lot of people that I talked to live came from Cobra Kai, actually, I think. Now the real pain begins. Foot plus Cobra Kai season 4. Right? Tell me about it. Yeah, exactly. Cobra Kai. Yeah, I got it now. Yeah. I got it. I was like, why the hell? I'm like, why didn't I get that at first? But yeah, it took me a minute. Yeah, Lucifer is my second best show. Cobra Kai is my first one. Was December and January The Mandalorian? That may have been... No, I think that was a little bit later. Was it? That may have been Mandalorian. Mandalorian, I think, was in January, wasn't it? I don't remember. That Mandalorian is okay. I just get a lot of hate from those fans. Woo! A lot of controversy. I think one of the most disliked videos that I have is a Mandalorian episode. People get so mad at me during those because I don't pick out like the specific names of like creatures and planets and like whatever, which I'm a Star Wars fan, but I'm not like a diehard Star Wars fan. So people get mad because I'm not a diehard Star Wars fan. So you know. I also watched and enjoyed your Ginny and Georgia reactions. Oh, thank you. That Ginny and Georgia was really good for me too, actually. I can't wait for season 2 on that one. Some shows do so much better than other shows. I'm trying to think if there was a show that hasn't really done like super hot for me recently. I don't think so. Even Utopia Falls, when I did it kind of late, was not too bad. I did Shadow and Bone too. Shadow and Bone wasn't too bad. Oh, Utopia Falls wasn't... Yeah, Utopia Falls wasn't as good, but I did it so late. I did it like a year after it came out. So that's why. But I enjoyed it though. Yeah, I want to listen to that one song again. I actually like that. What was that? Cloudy Thoughts, I think. I think that was the one. It started with a C. Yeah, that's not that one and the other one, but yeah, it's Cloudy Thoughts. I'm trying to think which one's my favorite one to just watch though. I really enjoy watching Lucifer. I always forget to turn the music back on for you guys. I really enjoyed Ginny and Georgia too. Do you like Olivia Rodrigo? I don't want to say no. I'm not gonna say yes. I don't want to say no though. It's not that I dislike her. I just don't really like her music. Her music is not really my thing. I just don't really get it. I'm not really a huge fan. But then again, I'm not really a huge fan of today's music, so. I just don't really like a lot of music. I think is more than singing about your love life. I say that, but like I don't know, like I'm so picky and weird when it comes to music. Because I think it's one thing if it's in a musical and you sing about your love life because like you're telling a story, which I get it. All the other like music songs that are about like a love life or about like they tell a story too, but I don't know, it's different. It hits me different. So I know, are you mad that I don't like Olivia Rodrigo? Some people agree with me, but some people don't agree with me. I completely get it if you disagree with me on that. I'm not a huge music person, like a today's music person. I love musicals. I love old music. Specifically, like I love 90s music, and I know that's not really like a, that type of genre isn't really a favorite genre for most people because it's like weird music, but I think Motherland will do well now that you are going to be in time on time. Yeah. I think so too. I think it even did okay. I think Motherland Fort Salem did okay for me. It wasn't one of the best ones because I was a little bit late to the game, but I agree with you. I think it will do pretty good when it comes out, since I'll be on time. The Taylor Swift era. I like Taylor Swift, but I just don't listen to her. I don't listen to a lot of people. I like Pink. I love Pink. I love me some Pink. That's someone who I like to listen to for like today's music. I loved that song Call Me By Your Name Montero by Lil Nas X. I actually love that song, and I love the music video. It's so different, and that's why I love it. I don't like to luckily I haven't heard it a whole lot, because usually if I hear the same song over and over and over again, it irritates the fuck out of me. So luckily I haven't been hearing it over and over and over again, but I do love that song. What about Taylor Swift or Lana Del Rey? I really like Lana Del Rey. I like people with weird voices. I freaking love, what's her name? Who sings Royals? I had it and then I lost it. What's her name? I keep remembering what her name is and then I forget it. Who sings that song? Now I gotta look it up. Lord. I knew it was another L word. Lord. I really like Lord because her music is just so, she's got such a different voice, and I love different voices. Lord, yeah. 90s was the last great era of music. Yeah, the 90s genre is such a huge controversy because I hear so many people that are like, they hate that genre, or other people that love the genre. I think it's definitely a love or hate thing, and I love it. Okay, I'm gonna end up hitting replay on this song because I love it so much. No, not that song, this song. Okay, now play it on repeat, thank you. Miss Girl, you don't like Olivia, but you like Pink? Yeah. Pink and Olivia are not the same. You cannot put them on the same level. I like Taylor Swift too, but the era is a fact and not an opinion. She has so many songs all about boys. It's weird. Yeah, she does. She's a very talented musician. I'm not saying any of these people aren't talented musicians. I'm just saying I don't listen to their music. But I know I'm different. Do you like Billie Eilish? I do love Billie Eilish because she's weird. She's got a weird voice. And I mean that in like all sincerity and like the highest of compliments. I love people who have weird voices or like that are just so different. So yeah, I actually, I've bought Billie Eilish's, like a couple of her, albums. So I bought Lord music, Pink music. So I'm probably gonna end the stream here in just a few minutes because I need to edit this one video. This one Lucifer video. Just to let you guys know. I'm here for a few more minutes, but I got to edit. Normally I'll stay here all the way up until 9 o'clock, but I want to edit it because I know it's gonna be a bitch, and it's a long one to edit, so it'll take me almost an hour. What's your favorite song of Billie's? Ooh, that's a good one. I don't know. Let me look it up. I have to see all of them in front of me. Eilish songs. There's one that I'm thinking of, and I need to see it. Hold on. I really like Ocean Eyes, but hold on. That's not it. Is it Bury a Friend? No, I don't think that's it. I really like No Time to Die, but I don't think that's my favorite one. Hold on. There's one that I'm thinking of, and I'm not seeing it here at like one of her. I wonder if it's in like top 5 songs. I think it's And Burn. I think that's the one I'm thinking of. I think it's In Burn. I think that's it. That's probably my favorite one. Have you watched American Horror Story? Some of them. I watched the first 3 or 4, maybe even 5. I stopped watching after the carnival one, I think. But then I ended up watching some after that. We ended up watching... Shit, what was it? Apocalypse. Apocalypse was really, really good. We watched Apocalypse. I liked that one. Oh, we have one more subscriber I'm waiting on, 4999. You should listen to Willow. I think you would like her. Willow as in like Willow Smith. You know who I really like though too is I'm kind of shocked by is oh, what's her name? Miley Cyrus's sister, Noah Cyrus. I actually really like Noah Cyrus's song, but she doesn't do that much songs anymore. But every time I hear one come on, I'm like, ooh. Before I bounce, I was gonna ask, have you reacted to On My Block? That would be a good one. Where's that on? Or what's that on? We hit 5,000! It's actually 5,001! You guys! Hold on, should I take a picture of it or should I like... I should probably like screenshot it or something. Okay, we'll do that. Netflix? It's on Netflix? Oh! We'll screenshot it from my dashboard. Congrats, thank you! Look at that pretty 05. It's so pretty. I swear I've been on like 4,000 for forever. Can you guys believe in 2 months I will be on YouTube for a whole year? It took me almost a whole year to get 5K subs, but you know what? I'm not complaining. I think that's good, actually. But thank you guys so much for the support. I love it. Thank you. That's awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. But on that note, we shall end it here with, like, you know, the highest of highs here with the 5K subscribers. I'm going to go edit this Lucifer video. I'm trying to think if there was anything else I wanted to say. Of course, always looking for 5,000 here. Oh, look at you. I know. Thank you so much. Oh, of course it failed to send. Oh, balls. I don't know why it fails to send. I bet that's my dad's phone. Or my sister's, whichever. But thank you guys so much for the support. I really love it. Thank you so much. I will be back next Wednesday. By that time, we will already be done with Lucifer and into Atypical. But yeah, if you guys ever want to catch up with me, you know, I'm always on Twitter, stuff like that. If we want it unedited, we should go to Patreon. Yeah, all of my unedited stuff is on Patreon. So, everything. Well, everything, I started with Teenage Bounty Hunters. So anything before Teenage Bounty Hunters isn't going to be on Patreon, but anything after Teenage Bounty Hunters is going to be on Patreon. But anyway, I love you guys so much. Thank you for the support. I will see you next week. Bye, guys.